Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Abigail, and as you can see, this is my second video of 2021. I hope 2020 went as good as it could go for most everybody. At the end of every year, I take all the artwork I created for the year and I bind it into a book. And well, this is kind of, I think it's 2017. And I was going through all of my 2020 art and collecting into one place so I could bind it. And I thought I would show you guys. So today we are going through all of the artwork that I created in 2020. Hope you enjoy. Okay, so we're gonna start with this sketchbook, which I actually finished. This was the first sketchbook I had like completely completed, I think. Actually, no, that might have been before. I finished this earlier in the year, but it had started in 2019. So first I had some art goals, but those are a little embarrassing because I didn't really hit any, which is sad. But so we start with this page with a draw this in your style. And then we've got this cute little character that I, tried to draw over and over again. Which this was her final form. I really liked her. Another draw this in your style. And then I made a note of these colors for later. This was my husband as a superhero, because he's really like, when he plays in games and stuff, he's always like stealthy, so he wasn't gonna be like, out there. Some figure drawing. And I don't know what had me in like a princessy mood, but I was drawing like the fairy godmother, like my own version, and I did really like this. It took me quite a while. This was some video planning, and that was just a cool makeup look I liked. Some more pose and gesture drawing. This was a redraw of a character I had drawn a long time ago for iFunny, back when iFunny was like an art hub. Video planning, some sketches. This was supposed to be part of, I don't know if you know Lord Griss. She was doing like a Quarantober, so it was like quarantine Inktober-y kind of thing, but you could color it, whatever. I was gonna do that, but I drew that and that was it. I colored the piece on another piece of paper and I completely lost it, which is really unlike me, but it was lost. I don't know where it went. Just some doodles. This was me testing. I was gonna make our wedding invitations, so yeah, I hate this. This is probably my least favorite page in this whole sketchbook. I was repainting a doll, so this was me kind of planning the outfit I'd want. This was this cute little princess that I don't know what made me draw her, but then I was drawing all of her little outfits. That made me really happy. This is an original character of mine. This is a study from Pinterest. This cute girl, I drew this first, and I really liked this top part. And so then this was me trying to figure out what the rest of it would look like. These are my sun and moon characters that my friend and I came up with a long time ago in high school. And these are just some added little bonuses this time. I was just using one marker and one pen. I painted a phone case for myself this year. So this was like me planning it, and it's a hot mess. I'll show you the phone case. There it is. It's a little beat up now because, it was used, but I had really liked this, but I didn't end up liking the dress and socks, so I just went with like white jeans. This was based off of carnations that I had. This was attempted like a 100-day challenge. I didn't make it, but I was drawing a character based off of something every day for 100 days. So that was day one. It was orange carnations and then Oreo and this rock that I have. This was a robin. I actually made this one into a video. A bee, the color pink, a snake, which I really like this one though. Coffee, navy blue, triangle, grass. This was like lace. Her dress was like gonna be completely lacy. That was gonna be like a giant. I was gonna make like a bigger version of her, but that never happened. This is pearl, which I really liked it. It's not perfect, but I really did like how it turned out. This was an attempt at watercolor for Flower Crown as a day. I've never been good at watercolor, so I went over it again with like pencils and stuff. This was candle, which actually has glitter on it. I don't know if you can see, there we go. And those are gems. They're actually glued onto the paper. Spring wedding, it was kind of just an excuse for me to draw my Arcana OC in an outfit. Watermelon, suave, a handsome fella here, a braid, which is funny because I didn't actually like go in and draw the details of the braid. I just drew like the outline. These were just some planning. This was just doodling. This was planning for another, I think she was a video for a black swallowtail butterfly. And then this was like Copic doodles and Posca pen doodles, which I drew a girl in that dress because I did really like it. Some hand practice, blue and tan, a color scheme I went with for the 100-day challenge. I do love this drawing, and I actually think this is a video as well. Planning for one of my other videos, deer, peacock for the 100-day challenge. He was cute. I do like her. She could have been executed a little better. I just used highlighter because it was kind of just, I just add highlighter to a pencil drawing. So, a dragonfly dude. I messed up on his face, but other than that, I really did like him. This is an original character of mine. So those are colors I was out that I used to draw him, but this is an original character of mine. I was kind of developing a backstory, horrible backstory. I mean, who doesn't give their OCs tragic backstories? If you don't, I don't know what are you doing? A beta fish. I just felt like beta fish are really like they're kind of pretentious, you know, like they're just all those fins and they look so gorgeous. So you have to be like fancy with like a beta print like shirt. It was so silly, but I loved it so much. Just a little elf drawing, blank page. And then the last page in this is me just testing out, me and my cousins testing out all sorts of different markers and stuff. And this, some of them, as you can see, have like this paint over them that's like just gives it like a very light sheen of glitter. If you don't catch it in the right light, you can't even tell it's there. It's actually really cool. I got it at Walmart for like $1. So now I'm going to go through some of the digital drawings I have. There's actually quite a few. I focused on that a lot this year. I will be including in the corner just an image of the drawings because sometimes, you know, it's kind of hard to record on a screen. So I drew this. I'd started it a long time ago, actually, like 2019, but I finished it in 2020. Same with this, which if you didn't watch Voltron, like please do. So then this is like the planning for these characters I was drawing. I never did end up doing anything else with them, but I loved them. It was kind of a rip-off like Red Queen series, I was told. I haven't finished that series, but this was like my plant boy. He's my favorite. Water, which I have to admit, this turned out pretty cool. Fire. I really enjoyed it. First off, I was really upset with myself. I didn't realize I had lined this entire thing in a different pen than before. So it has like a smoother texture to it than the others, and I was so upset. But I love the colors of doing like purple in there along with like the red and the yellow for fire. And then my other favorite is like a death one. Like she's like really dark and like her little like clan or whatever, you know, just like necromancy. Like, so here is a digital colored version because I was really upset enough that I had lost the other colored version that I decided to color it again, and then I was just going berserk with the different brushes on Procreate. This is a little plant pattern. I actually really love it that I created. I am making stickers of this actually, so if you want to see those, check out my Etsy. So I did participate in the Toon Me challenge. So this is me. And then I also did not one, but two of my cousins. I made a couple logos this year. This one, I liked it, but it just wasn't, I don't know. I didn't quite know that. I liked it, but I didn't. This one, I really like it a lot. I also just changed it to something else that I also really like. So I think I'm gonna save this for summary because it's like ice cream. Like that's like a waffle cone background and like soft ice cream colors. So this will return. Then there's this, which you can buy if you really like it. You can buy her as a print or a sticker in my shop. Same with this cute little witch girl as well. I love her colors. And the cute little kitty is based off of my own little kitty. Here is a sticker sheet, which if you would like it, you can find it in my Etsy as well. And this goddess woman, which I love her very much. And you can also buy this as a print in my Etsy. If you couldn't tell, we're in the like business folder of my drawings. And finally, there's this, which you can buy as a print or sticker in my shop. This is my strawberry milkshake boy. So I drew him as part of my 100-day challenge. And he started out as a really rough sketch, but I really loved it so much that I finished it. And I made him a print. This is probably one of my favorite things I have drawn all year. I'll show you what the original looked like before I went and made him more detailed. So this is what he looked like. You know, you can see simpler. I mean, it is cute. There is a part of me that likes just this better, but he just is so cute in both of them that I can't pick. And that's just a print I have hanging up at in my own art room because I don't sell this in my shop, but I do sell this. So then this is the colored version of the spring wedding OC one. It's cute. I feel like it's missing something, but I'm not quite sure yet. So then this was the first masquerade outfit I had drawn for him. I can take that off as well. I actually think I might have drawn this in 2019, but I need to show it to you because I redid him for 2020. I drew this. It's my other OC, the one that was like really sad and beat up. He's kind of under construction right now. This was a comic with him. I'm really obsessed with him, and that's his boyfriend. He's also under construction. And then I got really attached to him and I drew his parents. So this is his mother, which I love with all of my heart, and that's his dad. He's okay. But I was obsessed with their like story, so I drew them together. This is them younger on their wedding day, which I'm like, okay, break my heart, so gorgeous, love them, but. And finally, the big review. We've got my other OC updated for his masquerade outfit, which is much better. I also have the butterfly mask, which isn't as great, but like the rest of it is good. The background colors don't seem to fit as well, but that's a little bit of a me problem. But like, oh my God, look at him. Flawless. So this is my whip folder. Some of them are kind of done, probably as done as I'm gonna make them. I drew this little girl camping. I was still doing my 100-day challenge and him as well. This was also part of the 100-day challenge. It's gold was the color, the word. I really did like it, which is why I haven't like deleted it or, you know, I really kind of want to do something more with this. I just haven't yet. This was also part of my 100-day challenge. Now this, I drew it for like a collab with somebody on Instagram, and then I colored it myself, but I didn't post it because I just feel like it was kind of rude to, like it'd be kind of rude to like draw this line art to send to somebody to color and then I color it too, you know? But this was it and I loved it. Like, and I went in and added all this magic. It's gorgeous. I just love it. So now we're into like self-insert ones. So this is me as an airbender in the Avatar world. Love it. I mean, I think, so this is supposed to be like full of air, kind of like it's blown up a bit, like windy, but yeah, it definitely doesn't look great. It makes me look like I drew myself with really fat legs. I've thought about touching it up a bit, but I haven't yet. And this was supposed to be me as a princess, but I was like, okay, but like take a princess and like mesh it with a witch. and this is what I would look like. And then that's my kitty again. This is me if I was like Elsa. I don't know why. I've never worn a mermaid style dress in my life, but I was like obsessed with it. And finally, the last one. I am a longtime fan of Percy Jackson. This is me in the Percy Jackson world. I am kind of obsessed with like the idea of flying, so I get it, it's not super realistic, but I would want to be a daughter of Zeus so I could fly. So I don't know if you can see, I'm only gonna click on one of these when I click into it, but these were Among Us stickers for me and my cousins. Like, I didn't make these for anybody else. I'm not gonna make any merch. I've heard that the creators do not want that happening because they're gonna create their own. But this was me in Among Us. I always play as orange with the stupid slippery when wet sign. I love it. I can't get over it. These were some Huevember ones. This one's really bad, but I'll show you this. She's cute. And the rest of it is work stuff slash like this was a comic I had done for a friend. So the rest of it is, you know, nothing I'm gonna show you. A lot of just scribbles and ideas and edited pictures and stuff. So now I'm going to go through my pile of loose art. This is redraws of a character from a story I wrote for school back in like junior year of high school. So we're just gonna flip through these unless I have something to say. There's that OC I'm working on again. This was from a video, so if you want to see me create this, it was supposed to be like a scrapbook page of like the summer that like somebody met a mermaid, and I really did like putting this together. It was cute. This is also a video from the 100-day challenge. She's a robin, or based off on a robin. This I was gonna do Witchtober. Yeah, that didn't really happen. I did keep all the ones I did do, but I'm not lately. Inktober, what used to be such a great time of inspiration, I actually kind of hate it now. I don't know why. So this was autumn. I switched it to this, so this is also autumn. Music, mushroom, which I don't know what happened, but his eye got like smudged. Fairy, okay, so I kind of love her though. Like, look at her face. She's so cute. Lantern, which has shiny paints on it. School. Shadow. Moth. And then this is a character I was designing from the same world as the Sun and Moon character. She's kind of like the cosmos. So she's like the ruler of all rulers. And I call her she, because that's what I originally was drawing her as, but I think I would, you know, if I further develop her more, she would be more androgynous. And I mean, I definitely like the title Queen better, but I definitely think she'd be more of a they, non-binary. So I drew them a little more, like some more masculine elements, because they're the cosmos. They don't have a gender. Gender is a construct. They don't need to, you know, show that. Anyway, and then here's the sun and the moon, which I did make them very obviously male, very obviously female, because I just feel like the sun is always like dealt with masculinity and the moon femininity. Hope I said that right. A vampire. What's with me and vampires, huh? And there they are again with a sword, because like swords, I mean, come on. This little ice skating girl, which I know her legs look weird, but I've seen where like ice skaters wear like their boots are like covered with something that makes them look like their skin. So that's what I was shooting for. There's a really bad like self-portrait I was trying to do on black paper and white. This was planning for the video of the robin. Strawberry. Black swallowtail butterfly. I loved her. This was me in my homecoming dress, and I drew some cousins in dresses. These were the ones I completed this year. The others are already done. And finally, the sketchbook I am still working in and will finish sometime this year. This is an Illo Sketchbook, by the way, for anybody who cares. So this I drew in January of last year. And then I went back in July and I drew her like better. This was swatching all of my new Copics and Ohuhu Markers that I had gotten for Christmas, along with the sketchbook I got for Christmas in 2019. And I do that. More 100-day challenge stuff, cherry, camping, dang, big spread here. We've got butterfly, waterbender, star, and sun. This sun is what I later turned into my beautiful goddess print. My friend gave me the prompts Kentucky Derby outfit, Roaring 20s. This was like side shaved head. This was like going to an opera. This was that character again. Golden butterfly crown. My character again. This was a trash mermaid. I had went on vacation and there was like, we were like on a lake and there was like trash floating in the lake. So I'm like, trash mermaid. And that's like a bikini top that she found that like some poor drunk girl probably lost. This was planning for my Pisces video. I was planning on originally going really like modern, just girls. I decided I hated that. So that's where Badass Women came from. There's this character again. This was me trying to decide what his wings would look like because he's like got magic wings. I don't know if I should make them like ghostly or like kind of gross and demonic looking. I went with that because it looked way cooler. And again, I was redrawing this like OC challenge, but then all the markers that I used for his colors died, so I quit. There's this little peony I drew. There's this really tiny sunflower here that I went and drew on my cousin's hand. So then this was sunflower, and then this was just like, she was just based off of these colors. So then this was real planning for Pisces, which turned out really cool. I did kind of miss the mark with her neck. Her neck probably should have been a little longer, but I loved it. This I was drawing along with the show Next in Fashion. So this was the lingerie portion. This was my planning for Sagittarius, which I loved. Like this little sketch down here. Beautiful. Pose drawing. This was me messing around with inks. That was cute. It did not set the tone for the rest of Inktober though. More sketch drawing. These were just me kind of going in, adding in better like line art to some of the sketches. This was more Next in Fashion. This was the red carpet look. This was the print and pattern look. This was the suit look. This was the streetwear look, which I gotta say her outfit is like chef's kiss perfect. I quick sketched in the lingerie so that way, and then marked that as 5 pages back because I wasn't about to draw like the entire sketch again. This was the denim, which I never did color anything on that page, but it's fine. This was like, I was trying to decide like what I would wear as a queen, which I kind of liked the style, but the colors, I just didn't hit the mark with the colors. This was planning for that comic I did, along with all of that. This was Virgo, which, how often? So that was the first sketch. I hated it, moved on to this, and it was perfect. I loved it. And those colors, they were unconventional, not colors I usually use, but I thought they worked well together. This is what I decided on, what I would look like as a queen. And the last page, and the last artworks before the end of 2020, was this little tiny sketch. I was trying to draw my Arcana OC again, and it didn't quite work out. He looks so ugly. It doesn't look anything like him. And that little doodle and pen. But 2020 was a year of some good art and some bad art, but I am looking forward to what 2021 has to bring. And the last piece of art that I forgot about is the most important.